Transitioning to a very difficult story here, and one that really it hurts our hearts to give you. That is Adam Zimmer. We lost him yesterday, 38 years old. He had been working most recently as an analyst remotely for the Bengals, but he was, for a couple of years, the defensive coordinator for the Vikings, long time an assistant to his father, then head coach for the Vikings. Before that, he had coached in Cincinnati. He had coached in New Orleans. Tom Pelissero. Adam Zimmer was someone that we all love talking to, whether it's before a game or in training camp. He was so young. He was only 38 years old.
That's right, Andrew. And I can't tell you how many people within the league, especially coaches who were on staff in various stops with Adam Zimmer, whether it was in New Orleans or his days in Kansas City, Cincinnati, Minnesota, how many people have just reached out. And everybody is so gutted by his passing, not just because he was 38 years old, but because, as the Vikings put it today, he was a kind person. And that was my interactions with Adam Zimmer over time. I didn't know him extremely well, but seeing him at practice, always had a smile on his face. I specifically remember bumping into him when I was in an airport probably 3 or 4 years ago, and he was on the way. He got the opportunity to be the head coach for one of the teams in the East-West Shrine game, and he was walking through the airport holding a garment bag with his suit because he was going to have to do a press conference and walking through, and he was so excited for that moment, somebody who had, of course, been in the shadow of his father for so long and got opportunities as the co-defensive coordinator over the past couple of years. Another lasting image of Adam Zimmer was after the season finale for the Vikings last season, and it was pretty apparent at that point that Mike Zimmer's run as the Vikings head coach was over, and in turn Adam's run with the team was also going to be over. And the two of them stopped, and Adam pulled him aside and put his arm around him, and they posed for a photo the last time walking off the field at US Bank Stadium. And what we didn't know then was it would be one of the last times that he walked off the field from an NFL game. He posted that photo on Facebook, and it was, I believe, his profile photo for a while. It was a proud father-son moment. So a difficult thing for everyone who knew Adam Zimmer, certainly for Mike Zimmer and the Zimmer family that's had so many tragedies befall, especially with the passing of Adam's mother back in 2009, Mike's wife. Adam Zimmer is going to be missed by a lot of different people, gone far too soon at age 38.
Exactly. A kind heart and a good soul. Corey, Adam's sister, broke the news on Instagram this morning. Adam Zimmer, as you said, Tom, thank you for sharing those memories, was only 38 years old. And the statement from the Vikings: we are heartbroken to hear about the passing of Adam Zimmer. A kind, respectful man, and over his years in Minnesota, it was evident he created, or rather cared, tremendously about his family, his players, his fellow coaches, and the Vikings front office staff. Our thoughts are with Mark, Corey, Marky, and the rest of the entire Zimmer family. Adam Zimmer, 38 years old.